Hello cozy friends! We are doing desk must-haves today. I can't believe I've never done a full video on like just desk setup, work from home must-haves, but it's necessary. And this will double as like gaming setup or work from home setup. So this is over 2 years of me spending time building, researching, trial and erroring different things and figuring out what are the best desk items. Let's get into it. I'm so excited. First, we'll start with accessories. One of my favorite categories because it includes like stationery and things like that. My life has changed for the better ever since mild liner highlighters came into my life. I think I first got them back in college and I've kept that same pack ever since to this day. I've just grown the collection because they've come out with more colors and of course I need those. But they just have the nicest, most subtle colors and colors that match like my stickers and stuff when I'm making my little spreads for the week. I mean, look at these. Look at those colors. Look at that. I didn't figure this out till like years later, but they have like a dual side. So they have like a writing side where you can write in fine point and then they have the main highlighter portion. And I've tried a lot of pens. I've tried a lot of highlighters, a lot of colored markers. These are my all-time favorite and always will be. Next, kind of related, is a sticker slash stationery organizer. I just got this from TJ Maxx. I just had my stickers and my washi tape and stamps and everything just strewn about in drawers in little random pockets. I feel like I used them less because they weren't easily accessible. It wasn't something I could easily grab or I knew where this sticker set was. So I just used my stickers less. I just had them like tucked away somewhere. And now, so easy to get, so easy to organize, so easy to see. I have like all of my sheet stickers here, and then I have all of my like single whatever they're called here. I would say your life is always improved by organizers, but sticker organizers really does it for the sticker people, for the journal people. I love a little sticker organizer. Okay, next is whiteout. This is if you're a physical planner, writer, bullet journal person. I did not realize how much my life was hampered by not having whiteout. Like, I would make changes all the time in my planner and my to-do list. Like, things change, the day changes, you're gonna have to move stuff over, shift stuff over, and I hate writing in pencil. I would always just be like crossing stuff out and it would look kind of ugly and I didn't like it. Whiteout changed the game. This is just a cute little stick of whiteout. Got it from Amazon. It's so cute, so easy. Okay, next are good pens. Good pens. You gotta find the good pens. The first write with that pen that you fall in love with is unlike any other. You're like, this is just right. Everything's set in place. Like, I feel everything coming together in my life. That's what a good pen will do to you. These are from Muji and they are 0.38. There we go, 0.38. These are especially smooth. Like, these aren't fine and like scratchy. I love it. I love it. They're my favorite. If you haven't tried Muji pens, all their stationery is good, but the pens, next are notepads. Doesn't matter what kind, whatever, but I like to get cute ones. These are from Papier and they have a bunch of different kinds and designs and stuff, but I think this one just like matches so well, you know? A blank notepad for the days when you need stream of conscious, get stuff onto a piece of paper, or you're on a phone call and you need to write down something important and you don't have anything to write it down on because you're on your phone and you have to get on speaker. Notepad. A notepad will never fail you. You will only be ecstatic and so grateful that you have a notepad on handy. Next are on the desk items, so things you will find on top of your desk. First is a desk mat. A desk mat not only brings the desk together, like design-wise, aesthetic-wise, it brings it together. It really adds like a pop of color or a cohesive color element. It helps add to the overall theme of your desk and makes you happy to look at throughout the day. It makes you happy to sit down and start work. So there's that element, and then there's also just usability. Like, it makes your mouse so much easier to move if you have a mouse. It's easier to clean up messes. You can just wipe it off the desk mat instead of worrying about like damaging your wood on your desk. I just have this tan one from Amazon. I love it. I've had so many iterations of it at my old office back when I worked in office. Here I have so many different kinds. I just love this beige one because it kind of has a little bit of contrast with the wood but still keeps the beige elements. I love it. Next is a charger holder or a charger magnet. It looks like this. It's kind of beige. I wish they made a beiger version because this one's just a little bit too gray for my liking, but it's still kind of beige, which is nice. It has that kind of rubbery bottom where it doesn't really move when you put it onto a surface, and then you attach your phone charger to it so it sticks like a magnet and it doesn't move anywhere, which is so nice because it's so frustrating. Your phone's dying, you need to find your charger, it's tangled up with other cords on the floor, you have to go looking for it, crawling on the ground to look for it. I am constantly losing my phone charger, so having a little magnet has made life so much easier. You just boop, pop your phone in, you're good to go. And similarly, having a phone stand is so nice. I have this little green phone stand. It's like the first phone stand I've got for my desk, and I've kept it ever since because I love the color. I think it's so cute. It's so nice to prop your phone up. You can see the notifications you're getting, so you can decide if they're important enough to stop work for, or if you can leave it, or you can turn your phone on like focus mode and put something on like a cozy, calming video. Next is a headphone stand. This is similar in concept to the charger magnet because it's really just getting something up and out of the way that you need to be able to easily reach for, but it's not getting mixed in with other things. It's not getting in the way. This is perfect for that. There's so many cute ones. This one's from Grove Made, but there's tons and tons of like cute wood ones, cute colorful ones. There's even like under the desk ones. I will provide all the links that you possibly need. I will provide them all. But I really like these because I think my headphones are cute and I like looking at them, and I like them to be like really, really accessible. Next is a cookbook stand. I have had a lot of people ask about this on like my vlogs and my TikToks. They're like, what is that thing that you have your planner on? It is a cookbook stand. I was like, I need my journal off of my desk. It's on my desk. I have to pull it in front of my keyboard. I have to write down and I can't see it fully. I want to be able to look at my to-do list for the day. And I said, we have a cookbook stand downstairs. I'm gonna get my own for my journal. And it has worked perfectly. It is so nice. If I had to choose one thing to recommend, it would be this cookbook stand. I can check it off easily. There's a little pen holder on this journal. You need all the space you can get. This creates so much usable space for you and makes it so much easier to see. Okay, I'm done talking about it. I'm done. Next is something cutesy and whimsical. I talk about this all the time when I talk about desk stuff, but cutesy and whimsical is so necessary for you to be able to look around and see something that sparks joy, makes you happy, makes you feel light and joyful, right? This little toast lamp, adorable, so cute. It lights up. My little mushroom mug, I never use this as a mug. I just have it here on my desk. My favorite prints in front of me. I now have my YouTube play button in front of me. Really having those little personal touches changes your space. Next is a mood light, some kind of light to set the mood. If you have overhead lighting and you need to use it to work, I feel for you, I do. Having like a little mood light on the desk will make it so much better. Like it'll almost make you forget the overhead light is on. And if you don't have an overhead light, then the mood lighting makes the environment so warm and inviting and cozy so that you're like ready to work. You get in this cozy space of I'm ready to start. My favorite are my gantry lamp, this little lamp I have from Amazon that changes colors if you want it to. They just are like these round little orbs of warm light, and it makes me so happy and it makes me feel so at peace. Next are coasters, or just one coaster, just some kind of coaster. Don't ruin your wood desks. If you have a real wood desk, even if you have like a laminate desk, they can get ruined by water, moisture, seltzer we had in the fridge to our desks, or an Izzy from Chipotle to our desk. Even hot drinks can damage the wood or can damage the surface of your desk. Have some cute coasters. There's so many cute coasters. I have this, hold on, I forgot to get it. I have this, which is actually a candle holder that I got like on sale at HomeGoods, but I use it as a coaster on my bedside table and on my desk so that any hot things, any cold condensation-y things, wet things, the surfaces are kept safe from the drinks. Okay, next is tech section, all kinds of tech. I actually haven't found noise canceling headphones yet, but I will say just like over-the-ear headphones in general are fantastic because it really puts you in like this state of productivity. Like when I put my headphones on, I mean business. I'm ready to go. It's go time. You can put on like tavern, old-timey, lo-fi medieval music. You can put on Stardew Valley music. So any over-the-ear headphones, but noise canceling obviously would be great if you live in like a busier area or you work around other people. But I would test like sound leakage so that if you're like blasting things that other people around you can't hear it. I'm between the like Sony ones and Air Maxes. What are they called? Apple Max, Pro Max, whatever. I'm between these two. I have been juggling with buying one of those for like a year now, I feel like, and I just haven't pulled the trigger on either. I think these are cuter, but I think these work better. Y'all, let me know. Okay, y'all, a cute keyboard is going to set your desk setup off. It's gonna set it off. Be the cherry on top, be piece de resistance. This keyboard was like 35 bucks on Amazon, okay? And it is one of my favorite keyboards. I customize keyboards, I build keyboards. I am a big keyboard person, and this little one from Amazon is one of my favorites ever. Once again, I'm gonna link everything. This is one that I actually built. So I got a wood case from UNC. I got my specific switches that I like. These are switches, and they all have like a different press. See how that like sounds a certain way when I press on it? There's so many different kinds. Like this one sounds, It's a different feel, it's a different sound. So finding out which switches you like is really fun, but just the look of it is really what I'm going for. I love the look of a cute keyboard. It really is the star of the show for any setup. Like it's like the center, it's what you're looking at. It's what draws the eye. And if you have just like a janky little keyboard that is like hard to type on, you're not gonna have a fun time typing, you're not gonna have a fun time working. Looking at your setup is gonna make you sad. But if you have a cute keyboard, it'll make you happy and it's fun to type on. It's like clickety clackety click. Also, a cute keyboard cable. I customized this one with like the colors that I wanted, but a cute keyboard cable will also add a little bit of character and fun design to your setup. This is just half of the keyboard cable. The other half is like a long straight side that plugs into the computer. This goes straight into the keyboard and this part like stays out on your setup. So it just looks cute. It just adds a little bit of character. It's cute. It adds like color. I love it. This one's from Personal Loot. I'll link it. I love them. They are great. Next is a good webcam. This is if you do a lot of meetings and if you have like, I don't know, interviews. A good webcam really elevates, adds a sense of professionalism and just makes you look good. Unfortunately, people take those things as signs of professionalism when they probably shouldn't. Also, if you hang out with friends online at all, it's great for that. For a year and a half, I streamed with this webcam and it was perfect. It was amazing. It's the Logitech Stream Cam and it's so straightforward, user-friendly. You literally plug it in with a USB-C cable. They have a white color, they have a black color, and so you can match it with your setup. Some people have asked if I have a DSLR camera that I'm using. I will say you have to have good lighting also to make it look like really, really good, but on its own, standalone, it's like one of the best webcams on the market, I think, personally. Another reason I love this webcam is that it switches orientation. So you can switch it to portrait or landscape, which is really cool. So you can have it portrait for certain things like creatively, or if you just like portrait mode better, you don't want to like show certain sides of your room. It's so nice. I love it. Next is a good light. Again, all of the same reasons for having a good webcam, presenting yourself the best you possibly can, best foot forward, yada, yada, yada. I've used so many throughout the years, but I really like this one. It's a Logitech like beam and you can turn it horizontal, you can turn it vertical, and it goes up and down. So I really like that because I can hide it behind my monitor. It's so nice. Sometimes lights look janky to me in a setup. So whenever I'm like taking photos of my setup, I always take down all the lights. But this one you can just shrink behind your monitor and I love it. It's so convenient and you just pop it up when you need it. Next is a 4K monitor. This is a game changer, y'all. Once you go from a 1080 monitor to like a 4K monitor, you're like, oh, I was living in like pixel land this whole time and I didn't even know. I have BenQ's 4K monitors and they're like this beautiful brown color, like bronzy browns color, and it kind of matches everything. So I love it. And I think when I move, I'm gonna get a third one. I know, I'm crazy. The next one is a long phone charger. So similar to what I talked about before of like losing the phone charger, things just being inconvenient, having a long phone charger on your desk is so nice. And I actually am not even taking my own advice right now. At some point I swapped mine out for the regular one so I could put the long one by my bed because I like to like roll over on my bed. Freedom of movement, you know what I mean? So now I have a short one on my desk, so I'm not even taking my own advice, but it's so nice to just have a long phone charger wherever, like 6 feet plus. You have so much movement. If you need to like get up and do something with your phone, but you still need it to be charged, it's good to go. Next is a USB hub. This is one of those like I couldn't function without this. I don't know how people function without this. I have so many things that I plug into the USB ports. Whether you use Macs or PCs, you need a lot of available USBs. You need them for the lights, you need them for the cameras, chargers, you need them for little lights on your desk, phone chargers, charging other little things on your desk that you forgot you had. I have so many different ports now. I have an abundance of ports. I never want for any ports. It is a luxury. It's a lifestyle I never want to give up. And the one I have, you can like turn on and off the different ports so you're not wasting energy if nothing's plugged in, which is nice. Next are bigger things. So bigger things. I have an organization cart right here. This has saved me a lot of space. I just have so much stuff. I have a lot of stuff. I think a lot of us have a lot of stuff, okay? A lot of stuff for my cameras. I have a lot of stuff for my games. I have a lot of stuff for my stationery. I have a lot of books and like planners and things. So I keep it all organized here so that it's not taking up my desk, so that I don't like shove it in a closet somewhere. It's just all organized right here. And I love it. And it's rolly. You can roll it around, which is nice. I never use that feature. But it's nice. Like you can use it as a craft cart. I don't know, even like a little snack cart or something. So many uses for it. Next is a long desk. Doesn't matter where you get it, but but a long desk. If you have the space for it, get the longest possible desk you can get for the space that you have. If you have a designated spot for your desk, measure the absolute maximum you can go with length and find a desktop that will fit that length. I have like a 76-inch desk and it is not long enough somehow. Somehow it's still not long enough. The worst thing in the world is feeling like you have like no desk space. You can't move without knocking something off. Having a long desk creates so much space, so much room for movement, so much room for like writing, for typing, for setting things down, and it just looks cleaner also. Next is a monitor stand. I've talked about this before, so I won't go too into detail. I've talked about it on my home favorites video, I think. I love a monitor stand. It just raises the monitors to exactly where it needs to be. Sometimes you think it's where it needs to be when it's straight on the desk, but it's not. Trust me, get a monitor stand and you will see how straightforward your neck is, how at ease your neck feels. You're not strained. You're not looking up, you're not looking down. And last in this section is a foot stand. Any kind of foot stand. Short, tall, makeshifted out of pillows, whatever. But a foot stand has helped immensely with my posture because it allows me to lean back and put my feet up. I don't do this. And that has done wonders for my back. It's done wonders for my back. I've been trying to improve my posture. I'll talk more about that in a second. And it's just comfy. Sometimes you just want to lean back, watch something, lean back and talk on the phone, lean back and whatever. And a foot stand is fantastic. I got my mushroom ottoman from Target. I love it. I'm going to keep it here forever. Foot stand. Okay, and our last section is things that are on the computer. So actual tech things on computer, on phone, just little helpful things. The first is a posture reminder. They come in the form of extensions. So Safari will have one, Chrome will have one. Just look up posture extension. And in certain time intervals that you customize, so I have mine set for 15 minutes, it'll have a little pop-up, little notification on your screen that says fix your posture. They also have ones for like eye strain. So both of those things are really nice to have. Next is the app Forest, which helped me so much. It helped me immensely when I was studying for the bar. I don't use it much anymore, but my editor, Eddie, reminded me of it because they use it now. It's just a really good way to keep on track, to stay focused, because it plants this tree. It grows this little tree depending on how long you are focused and on the app and working. And as soon as you close out of the app, the tree dies. So you're incentivized to keep the app open, not go on your phone and just keep working. Like you set a timer for however long you want, whether it's 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, 5 hours. You set a timer, focus for that amount of time, and then your tree grows, and then you have this like forest of little trees that you've grown from all your productivity times. It's really fun, and it's nice if you just really need to focus. And that's all for my favorite desk items, for my necessary desk items, the desk items I could not live without, and I think that you should try. Let me know if you think I missed anything and you're like, how did you not mention this? Let me know if you saw anything you're planning on trying. I love you so much. Stay cozy. Bye.